1, 2, 3.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode on Andertons TV.
Oh, I am on the right side today, or
Yes,
your left side.
I'm not sure why. Was it just because?
Because
of the
we
wonderful
just
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, it's changed it up, man.
So, I'm guessing that today is the first day of the NAMM show, or it might be slightly before, it might be slightly afterwards. I don't know. But what I do know is that Gibson have announced another selection of Slash guitars. Les Pauls, I guess, not, he's done that before. But this is cool. We're going to get all slashed up on a J-45 in a minute. Now,
Look at that.
in the past, if
magic.
I remember rightly, all the Slash guitars in the Gibson range have been limited runs. Could have been anything from Epiphones through to custom shops, but they've all been limited runs. However, for the start of 2020, there are now going to be some permanent Slash additions to the Les Paul range. And we have all four of the cool colours here. Basically, all the Les Pauls are the same guitar. It's based on a 50s Les Paul standard.
Yeah.
So same neck carve
neck.
that a current 50s Les Paul standard would
Lovely
have.
and comfortable.
Yep, so slightly fatter than the 60s slim taper. The differences, though, between a 50s Les Paul and the Slash model are a AAA flame top.
I mean, look at that top over there.
AA.
Oof.
I think that's the better looking top. But hey, sometimes
Well,
you get them in the light.
Not from
and they
arm
go
sitting. Yeah, they just pop, don't they? Oof.
Gibson have now done a Slash humbucker. So as we stand right now, I don't know whether that means that the Slash Seymour Duncan is no more, or whether the two are going to run along side by side, or what the deal is. But this is a new humbucker slash. Is that what it's called? A slash.
I think it was a SlashBucker, wasn't
That's
it?
a great name. Of course,
If it's not, then it should be.
It absolutely should be. Orange drop caps, all the usual thing. Different knobs on the guitars depending on which kind of recreation of Slash's Les Paul. I mean, you can see all these.
They are era and album dependent, aren't
More, I would say,
What is it?
album kind of dependent,
album,
really,
yeah.
aren't they? So
Yeah.
you've got the Appetite one, you've got the November Rain one, you've got the Vermillion and the Anaconda. Depending on how much of a Slash nut that you are, you can either leave it as it comes with the Slash truss rod cover, or you can unscrew that and there's a blank one in the case if you don't want to be quite such a fanboy.
Yeah,
but
though.
They've all got the Slash kind of R and F and R skull and crossbones on.
What
on
does
the
that
back of the
stand for?
headstock.
You explain that to me.
It stands for Rock and Flippin' Roll.
Oh.
Rock and Flippin' Roll.
Rock and sausage roll.
So basically, Pete and I have done some, I don't know, basically butchered clips, or of
This is the thing,
classic
it can't
Guns
sound like
tones.
Slash because he's not here. He should have been here to
We've
do
done
this
our
video with
best.
us.
We've pulled the old AFD 100 amp out the cupboard. We've got wah. We've got a bit of delay and reverb. We've done our best, basically. I've been playing along on a few different things. I've been playing on a very cool double neck Slash. This is actually custom shop and signed. If you want to be super cool and have a guitar actually from one of our videos, you need to get number 28. And there's another.
That's a very, very cool instrument.
Go to the website. There's tons and tons of case candy and stuff with that. And obviously I was playing on a J-45, the Slash J-45. But let's get some tones from the Les Paul.
Where do you want to start then?
Well, they're all the same guitar basically, so it doesn't really matter. Whatever one
So you're telling me
matches
that
your
even
eyes.
though they've got the pickups that are a zebra or with the black, they're the same?
Yep.
It's just cosmetic.
It is
that
so
what you're
it's
telling me?
basically colours, knobs, and whether they're zebra or all black, you know, cream surrounds versus. They're basically, look, for Slash fans out there, you'll all go, oh yeah, that was the one they played on that track or that album, and that you know, this if only we had a big hill and a sort of a derelict church and some rain and it was November, we could have done a better sort of, you know, version of that one.
Yeah.
But you guys,
and an orchestra and a piano.
Well, there
grand
is
piano.
that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Some tones.
I'm just going to play my...
You're going to put the tone at 6?
Yeah, put the tone at 6 there, because that's depending what it does, and then you play Wonderful Tonight. He must like Eric Clapton, because there's so much of that going on, isn't there?
Who doesn't like
Who doesn't like Eric Clapton? Let's just turn everything up, go on the back pickup. It's funny, I was watching some live Slash clips, and he's like that.
Oh, he's cool.
He's so cool. Looks like for like minutes on end and live with his top off and long hair. He's such a cool dude. But unfortunately, I've never really checked anything out. You know, I think the only thing I've ever checked out is the when I was 13 and everybody had to play. You know, everybody had to play that.
There's a story about that. I was listening to, I think Duff McKagan was doing his own radio show a few days,
dude.
Not that long ago, like literally a few days ago, and he was talking about that tune, and I think he said, I kind of tuned in like halfway through. He was talking about it, but it sounded like he said Axl Rose had written the basic 3-chord tune, and that neither Slash or Duff liked it. And so Slash was literally messing around with this practice lick over the top. Yeah. And Duff wrote that kind of doom, 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 almost like taking the piss out of the song. And then it kind of just became... I think Duff was saying they were literally hoping that Axl would go, yeah, bin that off them, we won't do that one. And it was like, became like probably their most iconic tune of all time. Yeah. But, hey, whether that's true or not, I don't know. Maybe I just dreamed it all.
They got so many hits. Why don't you play them, Lee? Because you know all of the...
I don't know any. I don't know any. I'll tell you what is my favourite looking one, though, is always this one.
Yeah, it is. It's a great looking guitar.
Because it's a little bit kind of the similar colour to my Les Paul. And also, it's the album for me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Appetite. It's just it's the album.
It is the album. When you only feel good to play.
I just love...
It's great, isn't it?
I love Les Pauls into Marshalls. In fact, Les Pauls into lots of amps sound great, but this particular one is good. So let's show you the case and the case candy.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Right. Standard case that you get with an American Les Paul Standard, but with some extra goodies.
Hey, Lee, hashtag.
Where
is the blanket?
Bring back the blanket.
Bring back the blanket.
Come on, Gibson. My Les Paul's getting cold. Right. Scratch plates in them. I think they're colour correct, so they'll be black with the green and the red one, and cream with the sunburst and the what do you even call that colour? Like lemon burst, orange, appetite. What is that colour? I'm gonna look it up for you. That colour is appetite burst.
Yeah, appetite burst. Yummy.
Here's what you don't get. Unless you buy one of these. It's probably not true actually, you can just buy these from Dunlop, but you get a little Tortex Dunlop Slash variety pack.
I don't think you can.
Sounds like something you go into a men's toilet
A Slash variety pack.
£2.
Put a pound
extra
in
comfort. Ribbed variety pack from Slash. You get this is cool. I mean, Gibson have been doing this for about a year now, but you get the actual photograph of the actual guitar going through its final QC check.
With the actual signature of the actual person that actually signed it, that actually checked it. Actual rows.
You get a nice strap. Here is the blank truss rod cover that I talked about.
Blank.
And then you get all your tools and all the usual stuff that you get with the Les Paul. So that's all.
So it comes with a case then, Lee?
Don't.
Don't go there.
Don't go there. Right, let's talk about the acoustics. Now, our specialist acoustic fellow, Ben Smith, is going to do a proper demo on these, hopefully within a couple of days of this demo going out. J-45, I ebb and flow on the J-45 between it being absolutely my favourite Gibson acoustic or my second favourite one after the Hummingbird. But it's, I would have to say probably in the last 3 or 4 years, J-45 has probably been my standout favourite Gibson acoustic.
Yes, me too. Because it's just such an iconic guitar.
Possibly, I think if you're going for all-time classics, I almost think you could toss a coin between a J-45 and a D28 as to which one I think is the all-time classic. Does the Martin win it just because? Maybe. I don't know, but the J-45 is, I think it's absolutely brilliant guitar.
Yes.
And Slash has done one with a different neck profile on it. So like a, it's a fatter.
It's quite fat, isn't it?
Yeah, it feels fatter and slightly wider than a regular J-45. A couple of different colours.
It's a bit fatter than the electric as well, actually.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
but I mean, I'm not going to do a demo on this now because I want Ben to do it justice. But it's a beautiful looking guitar in 2 different colours. Again, cased with some nice case candy, which we'll talk about in the other video. LR Baggs preamp system, so you can plug your guitar in. That's what you heard me playing on when I was accompanying Pete.
Comes with a case?
I believe so, but with no blanket.
No blanket.
Grover tuners, but yeah, so tune in again in a few days' time for Acoustic Paradiso, where we will noodle on these two. Oh, look at the back of that one.
Yeah, this is gorgeous. Again with the little Slash logo up there.
Yeah. I don't know I've ever really seen Slash playing an acoustic guitar, but I'm reliably informed that when he does, this is what he has. So there you go.
Oh,
If you're thinking to yourself, oh, I fancy one of these, they are a little bit more than the regular version. So I don't have exactamundo pricing yet, but expect to pay sort of like, you know, £300 or £400 more than a normal version of one of these.
Yeah. Anaconda.
What do you think?
Great.
I've got to be honest with you. I'm not sure that green is my bag, but actually the flame
like
on that is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I like flames that kind of go in a V formation as they go down the middle. I think that.
So like your 6-pack.
Well, yeah. You know, I've never had a 6-pack ever. Or not, at least not one made of muscle. One made of beer, maybe. So there we are. Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened to it? Just wine,
Kids.
red wine,
And kids and
middle age, stress,
gigs,
yeah,
touring. That happened.
Well, there you go.
And then this happened.
Well, from
and
two old fat bastards to
Thank you very much
to you
for
guys for
watching.
watching. Thank you very much.
Links are below.
Absolutely. Laters.